Yo guys, what's up? It's Rampage. Bringing you the first ever RANTpage episode, where basically I give you, the followers, to respond on Twitter or Facebook about any questions you have that you want me to answer, or things you just want to rant about and get off your chest, and I'll just throw my 2 cents in. I'm totally fine doing that as well. So we start off. What is my average day like? Short answer, not that eventful. I just get up around 8, be at work by 9, home by 5:30, and then I play video games or hang out with friends or watch movies or TV shows or hang out with my fiance. Saturdays and Sundays, a lot of the same, except more time spent with the fiance. And just watching movies, going out, doing whatever, getting video game time in when I can, where I can. Next question, what is my opinion of the Lindsay Lohan situation? I don't really have an opinion of the Lindsay Lohan situation. I don't find Lindsay Lohan interesting at all, so I don't do a whole lot of following what's going on with her. I know that she was under house arrest or something, and in doing that, she hung out on her roof with her friends to party, because technically her roof is part of her house, which I think is hilarious that she was smart enough to think of that. But, yeah, so that's pretty much my thoughts on that. I don't really have a strong opinion either way. Next, what is my favorite movie? Hands down, this is The Usual Suspects. I think that is a awesomely put together well movie. I know that was really bad English, sorry. I think the movie's put together really well. I really enjoyed the twist at the end the first time I saw it. I think I was a freshman in college, and this guy down the hall was like, yo, if you want to see a good movie, borrow this. And I borrowed it, and I watched it that day, and ever since it's been my favorite movie. I think Kevin Spacey did a great job keeping us all in suspense and tricking us throughout the entire movie, and him ending up being Kaiser Soze. So The Usual Suspects, hands down, my answer for that question. Next, what is my opinion of the Activision ModernWarfare3.com scenario? I think it's hilarious, actually, that somebody got the domain ahead of Activision, because that's just bad business on their part. I read that the Battlefield company had even before Battlefield 2 came out, they had already had Battlefield3.com and Battlefield4.com reserved and bought or whatever under their control. So the fact that someone went ahead of Activision and got ModernWarfare3.com domain and started putting up like all this anti-Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 like propaganda shit, and then just forwarded it straight up to the Battlefield3.com site, I thought that was hilarious, and I got a good laugh out of it. But yeah, the fact that Activision is suing and trying to get control of it, I mean, in all realities, they should have control of it, but they should have had control of it from the beginning. I mean, it's total epic fail on their part that they didn't already have control, but, I mean, what are they really going to get out of keeping it out of their hands now? The joke's out. We got our laugh. I think they should just give it to them. If they haven't already, I'm really not sure if that's been fixed yet or figured out what's going to happen with that or not, but we all got to laugh now. Just let them put up Modern Warfare 3 shit, and I think we'll be good to go. What are my thoughts on the Norway shooting? I think it's just straight fucked up that a dude... Oh, here, I like to pull out my Zach Morris cell phone. There you go. Call Kelly Kapowski and my chopper gunner out. I think it's fucked up that the dude just straight up pulled a Die Hard 3 dressing up as cops and shooting people. Like, that's just fucked up. That... I mean, I understand there's like a political or some kind of reason for doing it. I'm not up on my Norway politics, but I knew it was some kind of ideological thing about how the guy wanted to stop people from letting Islam run rampant in Norway. I mean, I don't know if that's a huge problem or not. Sure as hell doesn't seem to be a big problem in Sweden, because I know IKEA doesn't have a bunch of Islamic shit going around. That's how I keep up with my Sweden news, by what IKEA does. But yeah, the fact that he just went in and started shooting a bunch of kids is just fucked up. I mean, I think I read a story about a girl who was there at the camp, and when the shit hit the fan, she'd actually ran and hid underneath this big rock that the guy was standing on that he was shooting the kids from. I mean, and she could hear him breathing and yelling and shooting. Like, the fact that you're like, I forget how old she was. She was young, though. She's sitting there underneath this rock listening to this guy, like, murder her friends. Like, I couldn't even begin to imagine what that was like. And it'll probably haunt her for the rest of her life. So I totally think it's uncalled for, and just bottom line, straight fucked up. Next, what are my thoughts on who would win a fight between Sea-Nanners, Hutch, and Sark? I think that, let's see, I would have to take this in a three-part answer because they all are good at different things. If you just want me to go straight up fist fight, I'm just going to take Sark because, one, he's just physically bigger than the other two. So that's just an easy answer. If you want to go fist fight, he's pretty intimidating too. I don't know if you saw his recent snow day video where he was intimidating as hell when he was fucking with his cat. So I would not mess with Sark, I guess, in a fist fight out of those three. If you're gonna go a fight like in a video game, though, I'm probably gonna take Nanners. He seems to pretty much get the best of the other guys, no matter what game they're playing. Unless they're gonna be playing Magic, then unless everyone gangs up on Hutch again, I would take Hutch in Magic, obviously. But yeah, I'd take Nanners in a video game. And then if you're gonna go like just a fight, like a verbal argument fight, I would take Hutch actually, because he's really well versed in when he let me rephrase that. When he gets into like verbal arguments, I think he phrases his arguments really well. I think he has good points and he relays that well in verbal arguments. So I would take Hutch in that scenario. Also, if you're playing chess, it's a fight like on a chessboard. I'm taking Hutch because he's just good at chess. Next, what is my favorite video game series? And it's close, but not really close. When I think about it, I'm just going to hands down go with Gears of War series. I was late to the party. I didn't even have an Xbox when Gears of War 1 was out. I don't know what the hell I was doing, but I was late to the party. So my friend Pat Rock got me into the Gears of War series, and I'm thankful that he did. I think the characters, the storylines, the setup, the fictitious land that they take place on, everything from head to toe, I think is really well put together, and I think it's really good at grabbing the attention of a lot of multiplayers. I mean, I played the shit out of the beta that just came out. I didn't play Black Ops 1 second the entire time that beta was live. If that beta was still out today, I would not be showing you Modern Warfare or Black Ops footage, because I wouldn't be playing Black Ops. So I cannot wait for Gears 3 to come out. And that's that. I would have to go with Gears of War. Will the San Francisco Giants repeat? And all I can say is, fuck no. I'm a huge sports guy, and for those that don't know, the Philadelphia Phillies lost in the NL Championship to the Giants. And, that fucking kill right there got me so pissed, because I got like 12 hit markers in that guy. Keep in mind, I'm playing hardcore, where you should barely get any hit markers, you should just kill people, because it's fucking hardcore. But this guy had like some fucking medieval bulletproof suit of armor fucking perk that I don't fucking know about. If you know about it, let me know how to get it, because that bullshit just pisses me off. Anyway, the Giants, they call it lightning in a bottle. It will not happen again. They have good pitching, but I think my local high school softball team averages more runs a game scored than the San Francisco Giants. So, to whoever asked that question, fuck no. Next question, did I watch the Women's World Cup? Yes, I watched a couple games. I'm not a huge soccer guy. But one thing that annoys me is that in any male sport, if a team loses when they should have won, no one is afraid to be just flat out be like, yeah, they choked. But in the case of the women's soccer team, no one's like, oh yeah, they choked. They're like, oh, they played really well. They gave it their best effort. They just fell short. No, they fucking choked. They straight up David Carradine that bitch. Like, I'm not afraid to say it. They should have easily won that shit. I'm not even a soccer player, but I know that if I'm in a penalty kick, I'm either hitting the goalie or I'm hitting the back of the net. I'm not going to miss 7 feet above the goddamn crossbar like that one goal did. I don't know. Anyway, so that comes to the end of this video. I went 42-10. We won both rounds. I'm going to actually put up another Rampage right after this because I haven't had a video out for a while, and I want to make up for that. So until then, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks.